Hello, we are the group 5. Our goal was to create a new product that corresponds to new consumer behavior related to
mais moi, mais quel con!
We talked to each other about the new eating behaviors of the people of each country. We have learned that since COVID in France, the trend is to consume local products, and in Thailand and Japan, people consume a lot of vitamin supplements to boost their immune system. They also order takeaway food, as for example with Uber Eats. We did a bubble tea with vitamin for boosting the immune system. This product as now to us French students.
We are going to introduce you our product brand, to target consumers and market compatibility, 3 new behavior of consumers, 4 flavor, ingredient and production techniques, 5 the packaging and visual of the product, 6 shelf life and product placement and selling techniques, 7 marketing point and accessibility, 8 styling method and post-production.
And so we have discussed what we should name our brand. So it's called Bobayaku, and it comes from boba and konnyaku, which is what our main substituent would be for the boba. And thanks for Kualai for drawing this cute little brand. About the product. So our product will be a healthier version of a boba tea drink, which we will produce and market to be fortified with vitamins, sugar or sugar-free, or substituted with natural sugars, and with natural flavorings and sweeteners. So our target consumer and market compatibility, and we need to discuss this because it's very different between different age groups and also the different markets in Europe and Asia. So we mainly target health-conscious individuals and young adults from late teens to early 30s because they are more open to new flavors and adventurous drinks and foods. And we will have different marketing strategies in Europe and Asia as well. So in Europe, this is kind of a new drink previously unavailable in the European market, as was told by the French students, because boba itself is not very widely available. And we would like to provide that to these customer base. And for the Asian market, it will be a new sweet drink variety, which would normally be sweet boba tea, but this one is made healthier. And so, as the French students have said, this is the new kind of thought process that goes into designing our product. So during COVID, there is an increase in health consciousness among individuals, albeit in many countries, and the desire to protect oneself from the virus leads to the increase of consumptions of vitamins and health products. And so we insert this vitamin products into our drinks based on the suggestion of the French students that it should be marketed as something a bit more flavorful instead of just vitamins. And so the flavor ideas that we got was from traditional sweetened beverages and or flavors from each different countries. So flavor one would be violet, a traditional, it would be used in French cough medicine, it was said. And number 2 is from my country, Indonesia, which is jamu, which is normally brewed into tea and has a kind of sweet herby taste. And flavor number 3 is candied winter melon, tongkwa in Chinese. It's normally eaten as a snack. And number 4 is lemongrass and pandan, a traditional Thai flavor. It's normally very sweet and herby. And number 5 is rosella. It's naturally occurring red flowers, which will be dried and then brewed into tea. It has a quite astringent and sour flavor, but it works well with as a beverage, as a refreshing beverage. Yep. So these are the ingredients and production techniques. For the toppings inside the drink, that would be konnyaku jelly, chewy vitamin jelly, grass jelly, and other natural or less sweet alternative to boba. And for the liquids, there is dairy-free milk alternative, such as almond or soy milk, syrup as flavorings made with the previous ingredients that were mentioned, and also ice, all within an environmentally friendly packaging, which would be discussed later. And so the texture and flavor would be like normal boba tea, but with fun chewy texture of onnyaku or other toppings with their own unique taste. So chewy vitamin jelly would also be like citrusy and those other typical flavors. And grass jelly is traditionally a bit bitter. So it would be kind of a nice contrast between all the flavors. So the technique needed for the production of these items include the production of the toppings, and konnyaku jelly or chewy vitamin jelly needs to be, I think, is kind mass produced already, grass jelly too. And so natural flavor extractions to be made into a syrup from those flavors that natural ingredients that I said earlier, and also fortifications of vitamin C and D inside the chewy vitamin jelly or inside the liquid.
So I will introduce our packaging. The packaging for the fresh product will be PLA plastic cup. It is a vegetable-based plastic material which commonly uses cornstarch as a new material. It is often used in food handling and medical implants that biodegrade within the body over time. Like most plastics, it has the potential to be toxic if inhaled and or absorbed into the skin or eyes as a vapor or liquid. For the processed product, it will be paper bottles. It is the first totally recyclable paper container made from 100% renewable resources, and versatile in its range of consumer applications and made from food safe and fully recyclable materials. Next slide, please.